Welcome everyone to today's Cooking for Gamers. We are gonna be making quiche. We love quiche. I was thinking of making two different quiches. Both of them are gonna have chicken as a base, but we're also gonna add veggies in them, and they're gonna have different veggies, okay? So we're gonna make one quiche that has bell pepper, red onion, garlic, mushrooms, they're button mushrooms, and then cheese. And then we're gonna make another one, which also has chicken, but on top of that, it has feta cheese, spinach, sun-dried tomatoes, and pine seeds? Is that what it's called? Piña pine seeds, I think, or nuts, or I don't know, something like that. Pine nut. Okay, it's called pine nuts. There we go. Oh yeah, I forgot. With this quiche, we're also gonna add a bunch of spices. In this one, the flavors, like in its own, like feta cheese and everything, is gonna get to do the flavors. But in this quiche, we're gonna have some curry powder, a little bit of cayenne, cumin, and a little bit of onion powder. Then we have the gooey stuff, which is basically a part of the quiche. We've got egg seeds. We've also got creme fraiche and cream. I'm just gonna put these over here. They're for later. Let's get going. The first thing we're gonna do is make the pie dough, bread, whatever. You know, the bready part of the quiche. So we're gonna make some space. We have 2 containers here for pie. First, we need to check how much of everything we need. Okay, for this, we need 3 deciliters of flour, 125 grams of cold butter. Cold? Really? Are you sure? I let it sit out here to be not cold. Are you serious? Oh, well, too late. It is room tempered now. Also, need a deciliter copy measure my bob. Okay, we're supposed to have 125. This is 100 grams. So with that, we need 250 grams. We're supposed to cut these into slices, they said. For once, when I actually do make the butter warm or like room tempered, it's supposed to be cold. Like, frick you, you know? Frick you, seriously. Cutting it into small pieces. That is the butter that we needed for the quiche. And then we're gonna get 3 deciliters of flour and then 1 måttsked vatten. Basically just, okay, so we need 6 deciliters of flour. Why does flour always go everywhere? Like literally, I just opened this and it's like, now there's flour on the entire counter. 4, 5, 6. And then we're adding a little bit extra because I said that we were adding a little bit extra, right? Boom. Okay, that is the flour. I'm gonna put this back into the box it came out of. And then we need a little bit of water. They said 1 måttsked, which is 1 tablespoon. But since we're making double portions, we're doing 2. 1. You're supposed to add this later. Oh well, heck it. You know what? We'll add the next one later. Okay. It's seriously like years since I made a quiche. Okay. All right. So now we're just supposed to mush this together. This is going great, chat. Kappa. Every time I do something with butter like this, it's always like room tempered. And then I forget to bring out the butter. So I was like, ooh, I'm going to be a smart girl. And when I woke up this morning, I put the bread, or not the bread, but the butter out here to become warm. And then it's like, recipe, cold butter. Excuse you. What? Are you serious? The one time that I actually let the butter sit out and become room tempered. Heartbroken. I think I got a text message just now because my ass just vibrated, and I think I have my phone in my pocket, in my back pocket. Okay. Anyway, I think we've mixed these soon. Then we need to add a little bit more water. So this is what it looks like. You know, it's like a nice little spread out powder. Now we're gonna add a little bit more water. I accidentally added half of the water already, but I don't think it ruined it because it looks pretty good. So let's add the water. We're gonna add a little bit more because we said we're adding a little bit more, right? Boop. It says work it fast to turn it into a dough. Actually, it's turning into a dough, chat. Holy shit. Work fast. Okay, I'm working fast. Okay, faster, chat. Faster. Shit, it's actually turning into a dough. That little amount of water just went like... Now these are 2. And then what are we gonna do? We're gonna split it in 2. And then we have 1 here. And then we have 1 here. Bonk. Okay, now we're trying to press this motherfricker out. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, here we go. Here's 1 form 1 quiche dough. I can't find my words. Anyway, here we go. We're gonna put what do you call it? Take a fork and we're gonna go. I don't know what the English word for that is, but we call it nagga. We're gonna nagga this, and then we're gonna put it in the fridge. All right, we're gonna put this in the fridge for a bit. 20 minutes, it said. Now we're gonna do this, and we're also gonna turn on the oven. 175 degrees. Boop. Now we move on to the next one. Okay, this is probably the reason why I never make quiche, because it's actually kind of a pain in the butt to like get this stuff up, you know? It's easier to just shove some pasta and something and like some meat and some veggies and just and then eat it, you know? Because here you kind of have to do that as well. But the reason I'm making this is because this is great for meal prepping. Because what you do is you make a shit ton of quiche and then you cut it into slices and then you can put it in the freezer and you just reheat it whenever you want. There is a way to make this simpler, actually. For those of you who feel like this is too complicated of a dish to make, you can actually buy ready-made quiche dough, and that is a really simple way to like just speed things up. Always better to make your own, of course, but for those of you who are feeling really stressed and have a lack of, you know, time to cook and all that in your everyday life, I completely understand that. So do know that that's an option, and then you can just focus on putting whatever like stuffing you want inside the quiche instead. I think I overdid it with the making holes in the quiche before. Let's try one with a little bit less. Okay, here's the second one. Now we're gonna put this in the fridge as well, and we're gonna prepare some of the ingredients first while these sit in here. We're gonna prepare the chicken because we need to fry the chicken and all that, and also some of the veggies as well. So let's just start by preparing. We're gonna get this one. Blup, 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 blup. Cut this into small pieces. I like not having too big pieces when like of anything really in these kind of things, because then if you take like one piece of quiche or whatever, one bite of it, then you're only gonna be getting like one piece of chicken or whatever. Whereas if you have smaller pieces, you might get a bit of chicken, a bit of this, a bit of that. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, now we're gonna start frying this. Boop. Okay. I'm gonna put some basic salt and pepper on this, and then we'll put the separate, we're gonna have some special spices for both of them, so we'll add that into the quiche rather than anything else. Okay, let me take this one now. This one's gonna go into the oven. We're gonna preheat this, or whatever you call it, pre-bake it, I guess it's called. For how long? We're gonna do it for 10 to 12 minutes, okay? So we'll put a timer here. Boop. And in the meantime, we're gonna chop some veggies. Let's focus on one of them first. Should we maybe focus on this one first, I think. So the question is, this quiche is gonna be with sun-dried tomatoes, spinach, pine nuts, and feta cheese. Question is, I'm thinking we should add some mushrooms as well to add some more veggies, you know. We're gonna do it. I have so much mushrooms. Okay, how are we gonna cut these to make them small? Good question. Let's cut them in like these kind of small pieces. Okay, so this looks really plain and boring, this chicken right here, but we're gonna add spices with the other things. Bear that in mind. Okay, 5 minutes in the oven now for the quiche. The quiche are actually gonna sit in there for quite a while. Okay, we're also gonna prepare. I think we're gonna have garlic for both of these, because why not? These are both pretty garlicky recipes, aren't they? I think we're gonna add the garlic into the egg mix thingy, actually. All right, the chicken is basically almost done. We're gonna, it's gonna bake in the oven a little bit. We can put it away for now. We're gonna put the chicken here because we're gonna fry the mushrooms and stuff as well. And a little bit of, here we go. Oh my God. That's one way to do it, chat. Stream is so messy. Boom. Now we're gonna fry the shrooms. Fry the shroom seeds. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I got it. I did not think I was gonna get it, but I did it. Oh shit. Why did I keep... Okay, we're gonna get some sun-dried tomatoes and we're gonna put them out here to dry on this paper because they're so oily. And if you wonder why the heck do I have a huge can of these, it's because the price of the big can is actually half, like when it comes to the kilo price, it's actually half the kilo price from the small boxes. And they stay fresh really long since they're covered in oil. And I love sun-dried tomatoes, so I just bought a shit ton of them. So tasty. All right, now we're gonna add half of this chicken. Boom. You can actually add the garlic in here. Oh wait, the quiche is done in here. Let me get blah, blah, blah. So many multitasking things going on at the same time. How am I supposed to get this out when I can't grab it? Okay, there we go. I grabbed it. Oh, I grabbed it. All right, which means that we can put this one in. Boom. Okay. Dum, 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 dum. Okay, we're gonna add this in here. Actually, that doesn't really fit. Boom. Boom. Adding some garlic. Okay, we have feta cheese. Question is, should we only use the feta cheese for this pie? Or I'm thinking we're also going to use some Gouda to make it a bit creamier, you know? That can't hurt, right? But first, what we're going to do is we're going to chop these into little thinner slices because some of them are huge. We let them drip off on this piece of cloth thingy, and now I'm super oily. Okay, much better. Okay, we're gonna spread some of these semi-dried tomatoes out, and we're gonna spread all the ingredients out, actually. We got half of them there. We're gonna do the other half as well. But first, we're gonna get the rest of the ingredients. All right, next step is we're gonna be to show you what I'm doing a little bit, we're gonna add some spinach here now. Should probably, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna chop these into small pieces because otherwise it's gonna get tricky once you try to cut it and all that. So let's cut the spinach into small pieces. Do. Much better. So easy to do this. Throwing it on, like over the entire counter thingy. Boom. Now we're gonna add the, wait, this is probably easier to do with, no, you know what? Heck it. Try to spread this out evenly. So hard to spread it out evenly. Oh, now we're gonna get these last few sun-dried tomatoes chopped down and added. And then we're gonna add the feta cheese and the other stuff in my bob. Oh, I think that one is done soon as well. We've got the sun-dried tomatoes now that we're adding as well. It's a very full quiche. It really is messy making pie though. Look, now we're saying pie instead. I think we're just gonna use the feta cheese on that. I kind of underestimated how much the filling was gonna be. Like how big part of the filling was gonna be. Does that make sense? I also forgot to say that we're gonna have some oregano. Look, we got lots of oregano here. There we go. And then we have the feta cheese, of course, that we're gonna crumble on top of this thing. Boom. Okay, so we've got the feta cheese. All right, this is good, chat. Okay, now we're gonna make the thingamabob. 3 eggs, 3 deciliters of whipped cream. 1, 2, 3. I'm just gonna crack them in here. Can I add more egg instead of cream? I should be able to, right? I kind of want to add 4 eggs instead because the eggs are awesome. I'm gonna do that. I'm a rebel, yo. Also, I don't know if I can fit this amount of mix though, or if it's gonna be too much. Whisking these. We got pepper. We got salt. Okay, now we're gonna add some cream. 1. It's supposed to be 3, but there we go. All right, so now we got the mix here. Egg and cream. If we need to make more, we'll make more. We might actually need to make more. Huh, I thought it was going to go over full before anything, but I guess not. So more it is. More it is. Okay, we're adding a little bit more. Is this enough even? Keep making more and more and more, and I'm like, I don't know, chat. I just feel like all the ingredients on top are like, I need to press them down or something. Should I press them down so they go into this? All squares are rectangles, but not all rectangles are squares. Amen. Should I? There we go. That's perfect. Get it all in there. Okay, perfect, chat. This is looking so freaking good. It's insane, actually. All right, this is what it looks like. This is going into the oven now for like, I don't know, like 30 minutes or something while we get started with the second one. 20 minutes, chat. Now we're going to prepare the next one. And this one is not going to have cream. It's going to have creme fraiche instead. And yes. Okay, now for the next part, we've got the chicken. We have bell peppers. We're going to start frying some bell peppers. We're also going to fry some onion. And we're going to mix all of these things in like a little spicy herby thing. It's not gonna be that spicy. Boom. Okay, we got some shrooms again. Pie. Okay, the pie has been in there for 6 minutes now, chat, and it's supposed to be in there for 20. Okay, we got some onion. I want like big pieces of onion. Like not big, but like kind of big. Because red onion, when it's like, it's been cooked, is really tasty. There we go. Okay, sorry, what? I just realized we forgot the pine nuts in that one. Sad. Oh well. Oh my god. Okay, so what we have in this mix right now is chicken, bell pepper, red onion, mushrooms, and garlic. You know what? We're going to put the spices together with the creamy stuff and not here with the... We're just going to add this as like a little filling. You can also add some spinach to this because why not? Spinach is great for you, chat. I think I have an addiction to putting veggies in because now I'm like, 2 veggies? Not enough. Needs to be 3 good ones, you know? Like onion isn't a good one, right? Like, I mean, it's good, but it's not. It doesn't cover the veggies part. I'm going to make some more quiche later as well with like bacon and broccoli and cool stuff. Okay, we got spinach. We're going to add this. And now we got this thingamabob. You know, we're going to add some spices already here. So the spicing gets spread. Oh, some curry. A little bit of cayenne because this house doesn't do spicy. Yep. Gonna be a lot of sad faces if there's a spicy dish. Some cumin. Boom. Are we done with everything on the stove? Yeah, I think we are. Oh my god, so much filling in this one. Okay, this time we are actually gonna grate some cheese. Like, great, baby. This pie is so freaking full that it's insane. Alrighty. Grating soft cheese like this. We're gonna do the same thing where we start with 4, or should we just go ham with 6? You know what, we're gonna do that because I think we're gonna need it. This one might be more compact though. Now we're gonna add creme fraiche instead of cream. Okay, we've got the eggs here and we've got the creme fraiche. Boom. 1, 2. I don't know how much, but let's take half of this one. Also needs some salt and pepper. Boom. Boom. We're also gonna have some bell pepper powder. Why not? Paprika. Sorry, I'm changing the recipe and experimenting as I go. That's very me to do that. All right, here we've got the mix. Clap, chat. And this one is almost done. Taking a lot longer than I thought, but it's almost done, chat. All right, chat, we are gonna get this bad boy out of here. Boom. Here is the finished version of the pie or quiche, or we don't even know what to call it, but we're gonna give it a try. We have the other one baking in the oven right now. Boom, chat. Okay, now what are we gonna do? We're gonna eat. But first we're gonna split this into different portions. I have one of these, which is technically for cake, but it works just as well for quiche, right? So we've taken some of the quiche out. This is what it looks like on the inside. Yummy. And let's disregard that one, but here's the slightly better looking one. And then we gotta get the one in the oven as well. I'm gonna put this quiche away over here. And then we're waiting for this one to be done. But that's gonna take a while, I think, because that one is even thicker. So we're gonna eat this one in the meantime. And we'll send this in for Olaf. All right, chat, we're gonna try this pie quiche thingy. Wow. Okay, I'm not even joking when I'm saying that this is a 10 out of 10. Holy, this is so good. Ah, chat, we have another quiche that is done. Look at this. Hard to kind of get this thing out. Oh, here is the second pie. Very nice. Yummy. Also very good. Oh, how am I randomly making up these amazing quiche pies? Pie quiche. Okay. Oh my god, I'm so full. I went from like hungry still. This shows that you should like eat a little bit and then wait. That was way too much food. Wait, I just realized. Oh my god. The YouTube video is gonna be like, what the heck just happened? But I forgot to make the outro for my YouTube video. So first we're gonna have to do that. Guys, I really hope you liked the cooking video, and I'm gonna go or sit here and do my Halloween makeup now. If you did like it, please check out this other recommended video and also subscribe over here, and I will see you on the next one, okay? I love you guys. Bye!